And immediately they have their voting materials, they actually go straight to the booth and the voting begins. This queue has been here since about 8 a.m. The voting materials came early. The voters themselves, I think that was the most impressive part of this particular process, that the voters got here really early and have been a part of the process. The INEC officials started by posting their pictures and their names on the walls, and we saw them going to those walls to check if their names are here. We still had a situation where a few people thought this was going to be their polling unit, and it turned out not to be their polling unit. And we have quite a number of observers at this particular venue here at the Model Secondary School in Maitama. We have Joyce Banda is here. We also have the former president of Benin Republic here as well, all as election observers. The EU is here, the Democratic Institute, the Republican Institute, everyone is here. And one of the observers is actually here with us right now. If we can have a conversation with him from Yaga Africa, we have Mr. Samson Itodo, who has been moving from one polling unit in Maitama to the other. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. So talk to us about what you've noticed so far.
Well, so far, at least the election is holding, and it's quite refreshing to see that we didn't postpone the elections. And since the last two previous elections, the elections are holding. If you look at this polling unit, voters have really showed up. I'm really impressed with the number of people I've seen show up to cast their votes, and people are waiting patiently to cast their votes, and really commend Nigerians. And we expect, for those who are at home thinking the election will not hold, please come out, and cast your vote, because as you can see, the elections are taking place. But there is a challenge, and we anticipated people were going to have challenges with locating their polling units this morning. In some of the polling units that I went to, people have stood on the queue for several minutes, and when it was their turn to get accredited, they were informed that their polling units have been moved. Some people got a text message, but they couldn't locate the new polling unit. And I want to urge voters who are showing up, if you're told that your polling units had been moved, please check, the polling units around that particular polling unit. But more importantly, check the voters register. In some locations, INEC posted the voters register. So check the voters register. The BVAS machines we've seen so far, from the commencement of this exercise, they've been functioning. However, the fingerprint scanners or the fingerprint authentication has not functioned optimally. So most times, the presiding officers have resorted to the facial verification. And in one of the polling units I just left, all the people who have voted there pretty much just voted after facial verification.
Well, thank you very much for speaking with us on that.
Thank you. Always a delight.
So yes, just a few teething problems that we're seeing here. The BVAS machine here is actually working. We actually checked to see if the fingerprints is working. Also here, they don't have that problem, but probably a few of the polling units around this area, which we will be visiting just to see what the situation is. But voting has started in earnest. A lot of first-time voters at this particular venue, very excited about the process, and we'll be watching to see how it all unfolds. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Kayla.
I'm curious though, Kayla, this is Maitama, if I'm right, and I wanted to know, I know that there is going to be a very tight security situation right there, because that is in the city center, and it might not give us a